This is the Horse Radio Network. This is episode 124 of Horse Tip Daily, a different horse tip, a different equine topic, a different equestrian expert every day. Horse Tip Daily brings the world of equine knowledge to you one day at a time. Today's topic is sponsored by Equestrian Collections, for the whole universe of equestrian shopping at your fingertips at a price you can afford. Enjoy today's tip. Hi everybody, Glenn the Geek back with you from Lexington, Kentucky, and you're listening to Horse Tip Daily. Well, we're continuing our Equestrian Life Week as we've been doing here for the past several days. As everybody knows by now, Equestrian Life is the official social community of the Horse Radio Network and is known for producing quality video. They do all kinds of videos on all different topics, and we've had a good sampling of that here this week. Well, today we go back to the health of the horse, and we have somebody on that we've had on before through Equestrian Life, and that's Dr. Garcia. He's a veterinarian who's been serving equestrians in the greater Tampa Bay area since 1991. He and his wife own and operate Keystone Equine Associates, and Dr. Garcia specializes in client education and equine wellness, and he's known for the Back to the Basics comprehensive educational approach to equine diagnostics. And for the videos he did for Equestrian Life, he was talking about diseases, and that's what he continues to do today, diseases that cause weight loss. But we'll get to Dr. Garcia right here in a minute, right after I tell you about the new coupon offer from Equestrian Collections. Just for our listeners here at the Horse Radio Network and Horse Tip Daily, Equestrian Collections has come up with a coupon offer that'll save you some money on your next purchase. When you go to checkout, you just type in Horse Radio, all one word, and the coupon spot on the checkout, and you'll get $10 off your next order of $120 or more. And right now, you're probably buying still some winter stuff. They have a ton of blankets over there, over 20 different makes and models and brands available for you, and heavy winter blankets or sheets. And as we know, it's been darn cold here in the United States, and it's time to replace that blanket. He's been wearing it all winter and probably has torn holes in it. Might be time to take a look at that. And not to mention your coat. What have you done to your coat? And she has tons of outerwear for men, women, and children. So use that coupon code HORSERADIO at checkout. Get $10 off your next order of $120 or more just for the listeners here at the Horse Radio Network. Thanks to EquestrianCollections.com. Now we'll get to Dr. Garcia and hear what he has to say about diseases. If you want to see the video that goes along with this audio, you can do so. Just go to horsetipdaily.com and look for episode number 124 and click on the link there for the video. Here's Dr. Garcia.
I'm Dr. Gary Garcia of Keystone Equine Associates, and we're in Odessa, Florida, outside of Tampa. You know, first of all, a lot of people talk about parasitism, and in young horses, parasitism can be a leading cause of weight loss. I urge you to, consult with your veterinarian. A lot of deworming programs have changed most recently, and it's very common for us to now do fecal egg counts and find out what kind of parasitic burden horses have in general, but especially the young horses. So we urge you to do that. So parasitism being probably number one for weight loss in young horses. There's some other issues that horses can have, protein-losing enteropathies where they can't absorb their protein well, oral lesions in horses' mouths where they're hindered to digest their food and chew their hay and that sort of thing, and that can throw their weight off. You also have, malabsorption or maldigestion, horses that just cannot digest certain foods. They can have allergies to certain foods which do not allow them to absorb specific entities of that food. But one more common thing that we're seeing a lot more in horses is gastric and duodenal ulcers. These can throw horses off their feed, especially their sweet feeds or their high carbohydrate laden feeds. So what we like to do is you can get these diagnosed by gastroscopy. And that involves some sedation of your horse and running a gastroscope down to the stomach lining and looking for ulcers there. Gastric ulcers can cause unthriftiness in the coat, weight loss, inability to just training issues, and it's usually young horses we see under training conditions, stress. Horses that have gone through stressful colics and that sort of thing can develop ulcers, and they can be quite devastating over a period of time. Ulcers are treatable with many different treatments, from a daily treatment of, say, something like Maalox, up to also a daily treatment of something called Gastrogard, which is quite effective in ulcers in horses. So if you have horses that are not eating, young horses under stress, or horses that have been through a stressful situation, disease or whatever, we urge you to contact your veterinarian and follow up with some ulcer diagnostics.
Well, thank you to Equestrian Life and to Dr. Garcia for providing the audio that went along with their video there. As I mentioned, you can just go to horsetipdaily.com, episode 124, click on the link to go see the video that went along with that. And this week I wanted to mention on the 2010 radio show, we have an all-tech update for you and what they're up to for preparing for the World Equestrian Games. And we have our spotlight driver, Mike McLennan, out of Texas, talking about how he's getting ready with his four-in-hand hitch for the World Equestrian Games and what he has prepared for 2010. It looks like he has a good shot of making it, so it's always fun to speak with Mike. He's a good old cowboy from South Texas who happens to drive a four-in-hand team of horses. So check that out over at 2010radioshow.com. And don't forget to stop by our website at horseradionetwork.com for all of the shows on the Horse Radio Network. Well, I'll be back again tomorrow with the final tip in Equestrian Life Week. Until then, stay safe, everyone.